you can hear me and also see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, okay. Great. So first of all, thank you for taking time out to join the very first virtual ERPNext conference. I have very fond memories of meeting amazing people, having some amazing discussions, and most importantly, some amazing food that Mumbai had to offer in all our previous versions of ERPNext conference. Hopefully, the next conference, COVID will be behind us, and we can join and do the conference in person. I'm Basawaraj, and my latest project is Frappe School. Before we delve deeper into what Frappe School is and how it helps you, let's zoom out a little bit and look at the ERPNext ecosystem. So these are some of the players in the ERPNext ecosystem. We have Frappe, the OEM. I'm happy to report that we have been maturing. Frappe Technologies is no longer a bunch of developers writing code. We now have a quality team, a design team, a marketing team, a pre-sales team, a lot of product teams. There's a delivery team. Even for somebody like me who has been in the ecosystem for some time, I think this is really very fast growth that is happening. And then we have partners, not just 3 tiers, but now we have 4 tiers. We have distributors. There's gold, silver, and bronze tier of partners. Then there are service providers. ERPNext is free and open source. Probably the only 100% free and open source product which has some good traction and a community, and anyone can learn and start offering services around ERPNext. And we see a lot of new companies picking up ERPNext as their one of their offerings. Then we have freelancers. I'm pleasantly surprised to see how many people have started to offer services related to ERPNext on a lot of these freelancing platforms. And then finally, there are users, people who use ERPNext, for whom we write code and write documentation and do these conferences for ultimately, I guess. And now users are, in different countries, in different domains, like healthcare, education, agriculture, and all sizes, not just small and medium, but large and even huge organizations are using ERPNext. So overall, this is a very thriving community, a thriving ecosystem, and there is growth everywhere. There's more than 100 employees in Frappe, and GitHub repo has more than 10,000 stars. 10,000. Most of these people are developers, so 10,000 developers expressing interest and following an open source project is a huge milestone. And there are more than 5,000 companies using ERPNext. I think this is a very conservative estimation because there is no real way to track who's downloading and who's installing ERPNext. In real world, we may have a lot more companies than 5,000 using ERPNext. And I think it was in 2019 conference, we saw companies like Zerodha and Elastic Run share how they are using ERPNext and Frappe to power their companies. And I'm happy to report that companies of similar scale and size and complexity have continued to embrace ERPNext. So overall, there is growth on all fronts. However, with growth comes a few problems. We have a growth limiter. Most people, whether they're from partners, from large clients, everyone reports one issue, which is that they can't find enough good developers and consultants to handle all this growth in numbers and in complexity. We need a lot of people who have ERPNext and Frappe skills. So this is what is blocking us in terms of growing as a community. It's not that we don't have any resources which address this issue. There already are some resources. If you are someone who has just discovered ERPNext and you're looking to make a career in ERPNext, or you want to become a service provider or a partner, there are some resources like the user manual, which is probably the most comprehensive resource that we have. Then there are YouTube videos, which a lot of my colleagues like Umair have done. A lot of community members have also done some videos. There are discussion forums, and ultimately there's a code repo, which you can have a look at and learn more about the product. These are some of the resources that we have. However, there are some issues in these resources. The resources assume a certain level of expertise. For example, if you have no background in accounting and you want to learn accounting, you can head to ERPNext user manual accounting section. But the user manual very briefly explains some of the core concepts in accounting. You would be better off if you learn some basic concepts of accounting and then go to the ERPNext user manual, and you'll find that a lot more easier. So a lot of these resources assume that user is familiar with some of the core concepts. And also these resources not interactive. Only the discussion forum, you can ask some questions and get some help. And then it's also unstructured. Like if you go to the discussion forum, it's interactive but it's not structured. These are some of the issues. We did create some YouTube playlists. We assembled videos in a sequence. The playlist did add some structure, but by and large most of the resources remain unstructured. So these issues are there with the resources. So we need something which is better. So we did some YouTube videos, and the thing is, YouTube videos only have the screencasts, so it doesn't set the context. You are directly shown the ERPNext screen. Some of these videos have a machine generated voice, so there's no human touch. And then other than the playlist, there's no structure. So this was our previous attempt at offering a better version of resources. So we need something that is easy to use, that is fun, and that is effective at the same time. So happy to announce the launch of Frappe School. So this is what the homepage of Frappe School looks like. So basically, it's a platform. It's a learning platform that offer courses. So the courses here have videos. Unlike the YouTube videos, here we have done a lot of research on the content, and an instructor will appear on the screen, and then they'll explain the core concepts. My colleague, if you checked out Introduction to Accounting course on Frappe School, you will see my colleague Lynette appear on the screen and explain what are ledgers, what is chart of accounts, how is it related to company, and set the context. And then we switch to the screencast, where we show you how the chart of account looks like in ERPNext, how can you edit it, modify it, how can you do the company settings, etc. So this is very different from the earlier YouTube videos that we have. And also we have quizzes, so that once you watch the video, you can go and attempt these quizzes and you will know whether you have grasped the fundamentals or not. We're also adding some exercises so that you can kind of get some hands-on experience. And in the long term, we will probably integrate FC instance with these courses, so that you can launch an instance and actually try it out. Resources also we're adding links to existing videos and reading material, etc. And then there are topic-specific discussion threads as well. And finally, there are certificates. Certificates help you in different ways. They set a goal for you that I want to get certified on this, and then once you are certified, you can share it and authenticate your expertise. So this is a brand new effort in providing a platform which is easy, which is fun, and which is effective for all our users. These courses are already live on Frappe School. We have production planning and execution. We have a payroll. We have introduction to ERPNext, which is which has around 750 plus will have registered. We also have some developer courses, the ERPNext manufacturing as well. So I encourage you to go and check out these courses. We got some really nice feedback as well. These courses we are planning to release by the end of December. There's CRM, there's HR. So we're trying to do a complete set of introductory courses on all the basic modules. So we will have CRM, and then selling, buying, inventory, manufacturing, HR, etc. So all the introductory courses we are expecting very soon. Then this course development takes way more effort than even I had initially anticipated. So we start with doing some content research. What should the course address, and then we come with a course outline with what chapters we want to have. Then we write scripts. Then we record the videos, and then we capture the screencast, and then we edit and assemble all these things together, and then we do a lot of review, and then finally publish. So there's a lot of effort put into developing these courses, which also I think reflects in the quality of the videos that we have come out with. So what does it mean? What does, we have Frappe School now, but if you are an individual, you're a developer or a consultant looking at a career in ERPNext, Frappe School offers some great content. We have made sure we have put some good effort and come up with quality content. It also offers structured courses, so you can go and start with Introduction to ERPNext course, and then do Introduction to accounting, and then do Introduction to CRM, whatever is your interest, or you can do one full set of introductory courses and then choose where you want to specialize. And we'll soon start offering certificates as well, so that if you complete the courses, you can get a certificate which will help you to find a job or charge a premium if you do freelancing. So I encourage all the people who are looking at ERPNext as a career choice to check out Frappe School. What if you're a partner, you're a registered partner, or you're an open source service provider trying to look at ERPNext? Frappe School will help you to get all your employees trained, which is a problem which you need to address. How are you going to get your employees trained? Then it also will help you to differentiate. Especially mid and large clients are likely to choose a partner who has certified resources over somebody who doesn't, because it's a very effective way to authenticate your expertise. And since they'll get trained properly, they'll do a lot more effective client service, whether it's in sales or it is support or implementation or delivery. What does it mean for clients? If you're a large or a mid-sized companies, or even a small company who has just discovered ERPNext, well, you can get your employees trained. If you don't want to rely on an outside party and you want to build in-house capacity, you could head to Frappe School. It will basically help you to leverage ERPNext fully. I see a lot of clients who have ERPNext, but they're not keeping up with all the great things that are coming out in the new versions. There continues to be some pain and some goals which remain unaddressed. You need to effectively use ERPNext, and Frappe School will help you do that. So some of the stats: we just launched Frappe School. We already have about 1,900 users, around 2,100 enrollments, and Introduction to ERPNext, which my colleague Rima has done, has 750 registrations already. So there are 7 courses which are live. 5 are coming up by the end of next month or so, and then we also are working with partners. So we have Fafadia Tech and No Code as our content partners who have published some courses already. More than that, just how we build ERPNext and Frappe as an open source products. Frappe School also, we want to drive it in an open source and an inclusive way. So if you're somebody who's interested in sharing some content, how did you do implementations, as long as you're willing to put some effort, put a structure and come up with high quality content, Frappe School is a place for you. We're looking to partner with more developers and consultants and companies to publish more courses. So if this is something that is interesting to you, please do ping us, and we're happy to help you publish some courses on Frappe School. Finally, I would like to know either here in the chat or through email, what kind of courses you would like to see. We already have some interest expressed more on Frappe Framework, but maybe even there are some specific modules. Maybe e-commerce also looks like has some interest on how do we set unicommerce or other modules. So do let us know what kind of courses you would like to see, and we're happy to take that feedback and develop some courses. Yeah, that's about Frappe School. So do check out, and if you have any feedback, we're open to it. And thanks for the opportunity again.
Thank you, Basa. Frappe School will definitely be making learning ERPNext easy, fun, and effective. I think there are a couple of questions in the chat. You can check those out.
A course on website module, especially what Faris showcased yesterday, would be great. Yeah, great. We can do a course on website. Um, how will they receive certification? So again, certification is something that will be launching soon. We will look at how we can do that. A lot of implementations could benefit from the benefits of partnership. Awesome. Thanks for your kind words, Adam. Yeah, great. So if you guys have any feedback, we're open to it. So do get in touch with us. Thank you. Thank you.